So we have our learning outcomes, where by the end of the presentation the trainee should be able to: number 1, define the term concrete; number 2, describe 5 types of concreting plants and equipment. So without wasting much time, let's start with learning outcome number 1. Definition of the term concrete. So we have the simplest definition of the term concrete. Concrete is a building material which is obtained by mixing cement, fine and coarse aggregates in defined proportion with or without admixture. So in summary, we are saying concrete is a building material that is obtained by mixing cement, fine and coarse aggregate in defined. The learning outcome number 2, which is types of concreting plants. The first one is transist mix plant or dry concrete batching plant. This plant uses manual or digital scales to weigh the aggregate and cement. Water is also weighed or volumetrically measured separately. After all the aggregates have been put into the plant, all materials are mixed during transportation to the construction site. The type number 2, we have central mix plant. Central mix plant or a wet concrete batching plant weighs all the required ingredients including water. The ingredients are mixed in a mixer located at the central location in the plant. After the mixing process, the concrete is poured into agitator truck, which we have photos of concreting plants. Number 1 photo, that photo contains different types of mixers. We have tilting drum mixer, we have reversing mixer, we have pan mixer, non-tilting drum mixer, and mobile mixers. We also have another photo showing different equipments and plants for concreting. You can have a look on them.
How many types of concrete batching plants are there?
To watch a video about concreting plants.
There are many classification standards for concrete plants. Concrete plant can be divided into the stationary concrete plant and mobile concrete plant depending on whether can be movable. It can be also divided into dry mix plants and wet mixing plants depending on whether a central mixer is used. Stationary concrete plant. The stationary concrete plant is designed to produce high-quality concrete. It has the advantages of large output, high efficiency, high stability, and high specification. Stationary concrete batching plant adopts reliable and flexible. It is easy to maintain and own a low failure rate. It is widely used in various projects such as roads and bridges, ports, tunnels, dams, and buildings. Mobile concrete plant. The mobile batch plant, also known as a portable concrete plant, is a very productive, reliable, and cost-effective piece of equipment to produce batches of concrete. It allows the user to batch concrete at most any location, then move to another location and batch concrete. Portable plants are the best choice for temporary site projects or even stationary locations where the equipment height is a factor or the required production rate is lower. Dry mix concrete plant. A dry mix concrete plant, also known as transit mix plant, weighs sand, gravel, and cement in weight batchers via digital or manual scales. All the ingredients then are discharged into a chute which discharges into a truck. Meanwhile, water is either being weighed or volumetrically metered and discharged through the same charging chute into the mixer truck. These ingredients are then mixed for a minimum of 70 to 100 revolutions during transportation to the job site. Wet mix concrete plant. In a wet mix concrete plant, the concrete is mixed at a single point, and then simply agitated on the way to the job site. To prevent setting, using agitators or ready mix trucks, or hauled to the job site in an open-body dump truck. Dry mix differs from wet mix plants in that wet mix contains a central mixer, whereas dry, which can offer a more consistent mixture in a shorter time, generally 5 minutes or less. If want to know more, please click to view other videos.
If want to know more, please click to view other videos.
Now that's a video about types of concreting plants. Having a look on those, now we want to do the summary of the presentation, where we started by definition of the term concrete, and we find that concrete is a building material which is obtained by mixing cement, fine and coarse aggregate. Then concreting plants, we have different types, where we have tilting drum mixers, non-tilting drum mixers, reverse drum mixers and paddle mixers. Having looked at the summary of presentation, that brings us to the end of our presentation. Thank you very much for your attention.